14th century, from the ashes of betrayal, rose a kingdom unmatched in Southeast Asia. At the heart of this power stood a man not born into royalty, but forged by ambition and courage, Gajah Mada. This is his story, the story of Majapahit's rise as he sought to unite the islands of Nusantara. Gajah Mada's journey began not as a noble, but as a soldier. Rising through the ranks with unmatched skill and loyalty, he eventually earned the kingdom's highest trust, being appointed Patih Amangkubhumi, the Grand Prime Minister of Majapahit. It was a sacred vow, the Sumpah Palapa. Gajah Mada swore he would not taste pleasure, would not allow himself rest until the entire Nusantara was united. This was the man who would shape Majapahit's destiny. Through war and diplomacy, Gajah Mada transformed Majapahit into an empire that stretched across the islands. Bali, Sumatra, Tumasik, and the Spice Islands, each were brought into the fold, not by force alone, but through Gajah Mada's masterful diplomacy. He was the hand that shaped the empire, bringing peace to many while ruling with unyielding strength. Majapahit was not merely a military power, but a thriving center of culture and commerce. Under Gajah Mada's steady hand, the royal court flourished. Trowulan became a vibrant city filled with art, learning, and prosperity, its wealth flowing from both land and sea, making Majapahit a jewel of Southeast Asia. The Golden Age was also an age of enlightenment. Scholars and poets thrived under Majapahit's embrace. The Nagarakretagama immortalized the empire's grandeur, while the teachings of Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, unity in diversity, became a guiding philosophy. This cultural brilliance would echo far beyond Majapahit's time. Majapahit was not isolated. It was a hub of global trade, welcoming merchants and envoys from distant lands. Ports buzzed with the exchange of spices, silk, porcelain, and ideas, while diplomats from Asia's greatest kingdoms recognized Majapahit's strength and prestige. As Majapahit reached the height of its power, Prabu Hayam Wuruk sought to bind kingdoms through unity, not only by conquest, but by marriage. To forge a lasting bond, he wished to wed Dia Pitaloka, the princess of Sunda. The Sundanese royal family sailed with honor toward Majapahit, but at Bubat, their dignity was shattered. Gajah Mada, unwavering in his Sumpah Palapa, demanded submission, not union. Enraged and humiliated, the Sundanese chose death over disgrace. The fields of Bubat were soaked in sorrow. The golden dream of diplomacy crumbled into tragedy. Hayam Wuruk, heartbroken, blamed Gajah Mada. His once unquestioned general was stripped of power. Gajah Mada withdrew from the world. Far from the splendor of Trowulan, he journeyed to the remote valleys at the foot of Bromo and Semeru. There, amidst roaring waterfalls and eternal mist, he became a hermit, seeking solace not in victory, but in silence. Years later, news reached Majapahit. Gajah Mada had fallen ill, his once mighty spirit fading. Prabu Hayam Wuruk, who was on a sacred journey, rushed back to the capital, but it was too late. In the solitude of Madakaripura, Gajah Mada breathed his last in the year 1364. Thus ended the life of the man who once vowed to unite the islands. His body returned to the earth, but his dream, his palapa, would echo across centuries.